Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So I feel like I haven't just done a regular sit down video in a while. For the past few weeks I've been doing a lot of tech stuff, and then last week I did an Uber video, and so I just want to sit here and talk and voice my opinion on a thing, because I haven't done that in a while. So what are we talking about today? You've read the title. The title is Rich People Can't Win. And before anyone feels the need to comment and be like, why are you defending rich people? Stop being a pick-me. They're not going to give you money, you know? That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to think out loud and potentially give someone a different perspective on this topic. So, what do I mean by rich people can't win? Since we're talking about rich people, we're talking about money. We're talking about how much money you have to spend just off the cuff, right? That doesn't necessarily mean you're a celebrity. You could be a business person. However, you got like 7, 8, 9 figures in your bank account, you have 7, 8, 9 figures in your bank account. And we're just going to talk about how said people are treated, especially online. So, I've seen a lot of people online where they'll like be talking either directly to said rich person and or just talking about them in general, and they'll say stuff like, oh, this person has enough money to end world hunger but they won't, this person has enough money to do this, do that, solve this, the whole world would be bright if all these rich people weren't hoarding their money, blah 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 blah. Like, there's no way to ethically get that much money. If you had that much money, you did something shady, blah 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 blah. And this is what I have to say, especially in regards to how said people spend their money. If a rich person doesn't donate to charities, doesn't help make the world a better place, then they're a bad person, right? But then what about this? What if someone, they keep getting criticized, oh, you have all this money and you're not doing anything productive with it, you're just buying nice cars, buying nice houses, buying nice clothes, you're just enhancing you and your own family, and you're not helping anyone else, right? Let's say that person keeps getting that criticism and they're like, you know what? Here is all the things that I've been doing for the past 10 years. And they show all the charities they donated to, all the houses they helped build, the shelters that got built, how many meals they put on people's tables, all these things. Then people will turn around and be like, oh, you're just posting this for clout. Why does everybody always have to film every time they do something good? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know how like some people on YouTube will be like, oh, giving $10,000 to a homeless person or something? People will be like, why does everyone have to turn everything into a video? Why can't they just do good things behind the scenes? Why do they always have to get recognition? But then when they don't show something good that they did, people think they're doing nothing. So when they don't prove that they're doing good things, people think they're doing nothing, and they get dragged for doing nothing. So then when they're trying to say, oh no, look at all these things that I've been doing, oh, now you just want recognition. Oh, what, you want a pat on the back for spending 1 million of your $2 billion? I'm not impressed. So it's like when they're not seeking clout, like they're just doing it behind the scenes, donating out of the goodness of their heart, no one believes them. It's always pics or it didn't happen. So then when they post pics to prove that it happened, well, now they're just doing it for clout. So it's like they can't win. Or if people don't say that they're doing it for clout, they say, oh, you're just doing it for a tax write-off. You're not doing it because you care about the people. You do it because if you donate this much, then you're going to get put into a lower tax bracket, and then you're going to be able to pay less taxes in April. So it's like people never assume maybe this person did it out of the kindness of their heart. Maybe they're aware, oh, I have this much money that could make this amount of impact. So let me give that amount of money. Let me do it because I want to help this group of people. I want to help donate to research for this disease. I want to donate so that this amount of shelters can get built. I want to donate this much money so that these many people can get a hot meal. Why can't they just be doing it because they're good people? Everyone on the internet thinks that, oh, I'm such a good person, but I don't have enough money to do it, so I'm going to bully the rich people into doing it, right? But what if that person was a good person who wanted to give before they were rich, and then now they became rich and they're giving, but now because they're rich, they're not giving out of the kindness of their heart. So back when they were broke, they were kind and they wanted to do all these things, but they couldn't. And then when they became rich, they're giving for a tax write-off, not because they're now capable of doing all the good things they wanted to do before. Like, what? I don't get it. It's like when a rich person, supposedly, the appearance they give off is that they're not giving. Everybody drags them for not giving enough money, and they have so much and just going on private jets and going on these luxurious vacations, and they're not donating to anybody. And then when they show the proof of what they've been doing, now they're either seeking clout or they're just doing it for a tax break. So it's like they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't. If they don't give their money, everyone drags them for not giving a positive impact on the world. But then when they do spend their money, people drag them because they're not spending their money for the right reason. They're spending their money to get more famous, or they're giving the money to save money in the long run because they'll pay less taxes. Why can't that person just be giving money because they're a good person? You're telling me no rich person is ever good? Why can't they just be giving for the sake of giving? And this is another thing. You know how like some people are so rich that they could end world hunger? I bet you that if that person actually went and ended world hunger, they would still get dragged. Do you want to know why? Because somebody out there, like the pinnacle of the pessimistic people in the world, those people would be like, well, you should have done it sooner. You've been a multi-billionaire for 5 years and you're only now deciding to solve world hunger. What about all the people who died of hunger in the past 5 years when you could have given to them? Da, 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 da. So it's like, even if they do exactly what you ask, like let's say they were like, how much money should I donate here? How much money should I donate here? Blah, blah, blah. And you told them the exact amount of money. Oh, give $500 million to this and $200 million to that, blah, blah, blah. Even if they did exactly what you asked, somebody would still be bitter because they didn't do it soon enough. So let's put it this way. I'm not rich, right? I'm probably the most brokety broke as they come. I'm a university student. I'm paying my way through school, and I have my like little miscellaneous bills here and there that I have to pay, right? So I'm like the brokest that they come, okay? And if I work, I start a business, I get popular on social media, I drop ship, I do affiliate marketing, I become an actor, whatever I decide to do with my life, and that path ends up leading me to having money, like 7, 8, 9 figures in my bank account, I don't feel compelled to do anything, because anything I do, I'm either doing it for clout, I'm doing it for a tax break, or I'm doing it too late. So even when I do the right thing out of the kindness of my own heart, someone's still going to have something to say about it. So you think that bullying these celebrities or these rich business people or whoever, you think that bullying these people into giving is going to work. And it's not. In fact, it's doing the exact opposite. If I was rich, which I'm not. If this is the first video you've seen of mine, hello, I'm Olivia Henry, I'm broke. But if you've been watching me on YouTube for the past 5 years, you know that I'm not rich, okay? I own like 2 pairs of shoes, okay? So I'm not rich. But if I was, the way I see people dragging rich people when they do the right thing, like, let's put it this way. Let's say that you're in school, right? Let's say that you know what's going to happen with this particular assignment that you have, right? So let's say that you know if you don't write the assignment, you get an F. But if you do write the assignment, you still get an F, right? Like, you're going to do hours of research, you're going to write the essay, you're going to cite your sources, you're going to put footnotes and all the things. It's going to take you hours upon hours to write this essay. But in the end, the outcome is still an F. Then are you going to write the essay? No, you're not. If you know that if you put 0 effort, you sleep in, you watch Netflix, you do whatever, and you're going to get an F because you don't submit the assignment, or you could spend hours upon hours writing this assignment and still get an F, you're not going to write it. Why are you going to put in the effort to get the same result? So when these rich people don't donate, or supposedly don't, but let's say they're actually not and they're just keeping all their money, or they could research what charities to donate to, because some be saying they're doing one thing and they're not. So like before you start donating large lump sums, people research the charities that they're donating to, right? So you do research on the charities, see what they've done in the past, see what they are supposedly promising in the future, blah, blah, blah. You do all the research on this charity, you donate to them. Maybe you become an active like person in the charity. Maybe you join a board, whatever. And then in the end, you're still going to get dragged, then you're not going to do it. If I don't do it, people hate me. And if I do put in the effort, people hate me. So if I'm going to get the same result, I might as well stay at home and watch my Netflix. You know what I mean? If you don't write the essay, you get an F. If you do write the essay, you get an F. If I don't donate, people drag me. If I do donate, people drag me. So I'm just going to do the one that's easier for me, which is nothing. Right? You're not pushing people in the direction to spend their money better. You're not. You're really not. You probably think you are, but I'm here to tell you that in my opinion, you've been misguided and you're not pushing anybody to do anything. And I'm not saying that people are going to be so upset that they're going to stop donating altogether, because, for example, the person who's potentially dragging you isn't the person you were going to help by donating. Like, let's put it this way. If Sheila is rude to me, I'm not going to turn around and be rude to Trina because Trina didn't do anything. So because someone on the internet dragged me not donating to women's shelters, that's not like that doesn't make sense. Like, you did something to me, so I'm going to do something to them. I'm going to pull my funds because Sheila was mean to me online. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm saying you're not going to push them to spend, like, you're not affecting what they were going to do. If they weren't going to donate, they're still not. And if they were, they're still going to. So what's the point of getting all angry and getting all in your feelings and calling them a bunch of vulgar names and being all rude for what? Does that make you feel better? And this is another thing. I don't even understand how other people spend their money is really any of your business. Because let's put it this way. People are out here acting like it's their money. Let me put it this way. Let's say that for some unknown reason, I'm in charge of Sheila's bank account. And Sheila says, oh, I want to donate $10,000 to here. And I'm in control of her money. And I say, no, you're not going to donate to here. Then yeah, Sheila could get mad because she doesn't have control over how her money is spent. But in this case, it's my money. So if I don't want to give the 10 grand, Sheila doesn't have the right to be mad at me. Did Sheila earn the 10 grand? No, she didn't. So how is she going to dictate how I spend my money? Once again, I'm not in here trying to defend rich people, but I'm just saying, how are you going to get mad over how someone else chooses to spend the money that they earned? They're not teething the money that you earned and then keeping it for themselves. They're keeping the money that they earned from their job or their business or their TV show or their whatever. It's theirs. So why don't you focus on the money that's in your bank account and grow it enough to donate however much you think should be donated, instead of telling people who earned their money however they did, whether it was ethically or not. I don't know. I'm not a part of any of these people's businesses. If I was, I'd be rich too. So I'm not a part of any of these businesses. So I don't know how they got their money. But the point is, they got their money, and that money is in their name. It's in their bank account. It's in their stocks. It's in their whatever, wherever they're keeping their money right now. It's in their properties, whatever. It's their money, and 100% of that money is in their name. So I don't even know why you're mad about what other people are doing with their own funds. So I don't know. I was just thinking about this, and now I've gotten it off my chest. If someone doesn't donate or appears not to, they get dragged. When they prove that they've been donating, oh, now you're doing it for clout. If you truly cared, you wouldn't be posting it. Well, they haven't. But then because they didn't post it, you didn't believe them, right? So now they're doing it for clout, even though for the past 10 years they haven't been. Or they're doing it for a tax write-off. Or they didn't do it soon enough because they could have solved this problem earlier, but they didn't. So they can't do anything right. Even when they do the right thing, they didn't do it early enough, so it's not the right thing anymore. I'm still mad at you. Like, what? Literally, what? So, yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. You can't get mad at someone for not doing the thing that you wanted. And then when they do the thing that you wanted, you're still mad. Like, make up your mind. What do you want? Because I don't even think you know what you want. Because in both scenarios, when they don't do anything, you're mad. And when they do something, you're mad. So clearly, you don't even know what you want, because on both sides of the coin, you're still angry. So what do you want? Because I don't think you know what you want. So figure that out first before you start dragging people online. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That's just my perspective. If you have a different perspective, you can comment it down below. But that's all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it or thought of something from a different perspective. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday. And I'll see you next Monday with a new video. Then are you going to write the essay? No, you're not. You're going to save yourself 5-10 hours. Hello? Yeah. Are you here or are you coming? Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really checked the kitchen. Okay, bye. That was my brother. I forget what I was saying. You're not gonna write the essay.